Okay, and we are live. Good morning from my side, and of course, good afternoon, good evening from wherever part of the world you are. So, before anything, guys, we would like to invite you to our free webinar. If you are looking for something legit on the online space, a digital business that is world class and can be done anywhere and anytime. So, today we'll be having our $1 million topic. How does our digital business differ from a traditional one? So each of these guests here will be saying their point. Okay, so let's go directly to the point, guys. Okay, I'll just mute. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, okay, without further ado, so again, our topic is how our digital business differ from the traditional or the brick and mortar one. Okay, so by the way, before I forgot, I am Ryan Alexander Ling. I'm a digital business owner. I'm a nurse educator from Pennsylvania. But of course, we will showcase and highlight this beautiful digital business owner also from around the world. Okay, so let's have Sis Shelby first. The floor is yours, Sis Shelby.
Thank you, Ryan. Thank you. Thank you for giving this opportunity to be here with all of you. Thank you. Nice to meet you all again. So today we are okay. My name is Shilpi. I'm from Dallas, Texas. I'm from India, but in USA I'm living here for last 20 years, and I'm a stay-at-home mom, and I'm very, very, very happy to say that I am a proud digital business owner now. And I started this business to provide better life to my future, better future to my family. I'm sorry, guys. Looks like I'm little nervous. Okay. So today we are talking about how this our digital business is different from traditional business. I want to talk about scalability. So traditional business, it needs physical expansion. It needs, like Ryan said, brick and mortar locations. It needs more branches, and there will be more staff, more hiring, more equipments, and it will be increase the operating cost also. And management is it will be complex managing all the branches. So but in digital business, it can scale quickly without physical location, because it is online, and with automation and online ads and global reach, that doesn't need any physical space. So it allows business to connect with a worldwide audience without geographical restrictions, enabling rapid market expansion. Thank you. I'm reading this. It's cost effective. Yeah, there are big words, and I write it down. It came in my mind. I write it down. Thank you so much, Ryan. This is my POV, my point of view. Over to you, Ryan.
Okay, so thank you so much, Sis Shelby. Of course, that's a very good topic and on point. So let's give it up. Let's go now to another lady here with her baby, of course. Let's have Sis Morgan. The floor is yours. Unmute yourself.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody, wherever you are in the world that you're joining us from. My name is Morgan. I am a first time mom to this beautiful baby girl here. I'm on maternity leave, thank goodness, from my regular warehouse job. So I decided to start a digital business so that I could stay home and raise my baby and not have to send her off to daycare. So I'm decided to talk about the risk and flexibility with starting an online digital business and kind of comparing it to a traditional brick and mortar business. So normally, if you get a franchise, you're going to be paying tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars just in the franchise fees to be able to use the recipes, the equipment, ongoing monthly fees. Then you're going to have your rent, your staff, your equipment. It's going to take years to even break even. And that's if something in the economy doesn't change, which, as we know of recent years, happens quite frequently. It's hard to pivot in those times. But with a digital business, it's low risk. I started with $149 initial investment to see the ins and outs. It came with a 30-day money-back guarantee, so it's a safe way to explore your options. There is an additional investment if you do decide to start your business. Not everybody does, though. It just depends on your circumstance, what you're looking for in the future. There are several product packages to choose from based on what you're looking for, how fast you want to scale your business, and what your budget is. There's no ongoing monthly fees to stay active, like in MLMs and things like that. And the flexibility is great. I'm able to work around my daughter's schedule, which anybody who has a baby knows that it is very sporadic. So the flexibility is nice. I'm able to pivot, put out new ads without having to lose thousands of dollars or being locked in to contracts. So again, digital business is low risk and high flexibility, which is why I chose it. Back to you, Ryan.
Yes, thank you so much, Sis Morgan. Wow, you're doing great. That's the beauty of this business because, of course, me too, guys. I just get my child from school because he vomited. So, and of course, talking about low risk, if you compare it to brick and mortar, of course, it will cost millions and millions of dollars to start a business because of the overhead. But with this digital business, all you have to do is, of course, start with a laptop or a computer or with an internet, of course. And of course, a low risk product. Thank you so much for that, Morgan. Thank you so much. So now let's move and go to our next guest. Let's have Sis Pam. Okay, all the way from which country are you from, Sis Pam?
Canada.
Canada.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much, Ryan. My toddler just woke up. So it's all about babies today, mothers and babies and fathers and babies, and we love it. So I'm Pamela, all the way from Edmonton, Canada. I'm an entrepreneur. I work from home, and I'm a mom of three and a digital business owner. It's really nice to have you all today. So my point today that I'm going to be talking about is the setup cost. So first of all, the setup cost for traditional business, I just did like my research. So if I miss something, you edit. If I say something that is not it as well, it was through research because I've never set up a real brick and mortar except something that I have in my home. So first of all, people need to sit down and think about where they are going to have their space, right? The physical space, where the store is going to be. Are you going to be renting? Are you going to purchase? And are you going to have a warehouse, of course? All those things. Yeah, those people also have to consider. You're going to also pay, if it's not rent, you're purchasing electricity, bills, water, right? Heating, like here in Canada, when it is cold, obviously you need heating, internet, you need phone bills that you need to pay up. And inventory, you cannot start that shop without any inventory. You need to source your materials. Where are you going to get them from? Are you getting them from Africa? Are you getting them from another country? You still need transportation for those products to come to your place, to be shipped, and if it is a big store, probably you need help. So you're going to start looking for staff, hiring employees, paying salaries, training people, all of those things. And there are some places that before you even open a brick and mortar business, right, a traditional business, you need to have a license. You need to have permits. So it's a whole lot to go through all these government fees, safety inspections, insurance. There's no way you will do something like that. And, your country or wherever you are, like these first world countries, they make sure they need to go through this, right, before they allow you. And marketing materials, how are you going to reach your customers? Either you're going to do adverts, you're going to do maybe flyers, business cards, you're going to do banners, billboards. Some people, they use TV ads just to advertise, social media as well. Some people, they are doing that. And if you have a store, any maintenance that you need to do, it's on you. You're not going to ask somebody else to do it. So even if you're renting, you're the one who's going to do the maintenance, the repairs, right, for the upkeep of the business. Now, when it comes to the digital business, what do you need? Everything is digital. Like we are saying, digital is online. So you are not going to have any inventory with you. You're going to just need your domain, where you are going to host, right? The website name, the hosting plan. You will need software tools like email marketing platforms, automation tools, designing applications. What do you need as well? You need a laptop, you need a phone, you need a tablet to run the business, you need Wi-Fi, or you need data for you to be able to do that, right? And people can only click on your link to access your business. So it's just like, it's not like someone is going to drive somewhere to reach your store. It's like a matter of just click something and go through your products or your store if you're doing everything online. And we have some people who decide, oh, I want to do marketing, content creation, maybe, maybe in my house or in my store. I'll be doing my thing online. Like when it comes to digital, obviously I'm on my phone. I create my content, I put it out there, people see it, people click on my link, and people go and watch the workshop. So it's just so easy and fast, and it's very, really stress-free. I don't need to have that my online store open all the time, because it's like automated, so 24/7 it's on, right? So it's really doesn't take a lot of money from you for that. And when it comes to digital marketing business as well, you need mentorship. You get some people who charge you for mentorship, of course, coaching, they charge you. In our community, there's no charging of mentorship or for coaching. So that's another thing. Automations, right? We talked about it. Have all these tools like scheduling tools, chatbots, all those things. So when you have to put it on the scale, you have to choose which one is better. So as I've spoken about the startup cost, it's up to you guys to decide which one is better for you. Thank you so much, Ryan.
Okay, thank you so much, Sis Pam. Yeah, I know the headache cost if you have a traditional one, because we ourselves, our mother and father has a traditional business also, a brick and mortar one, and it's really a headache to manage people. So what you have said, yeah, you're managing people, you're training people, and that is a good thing about our digital business, because we are the only variable about our digital business success. So let's give it now to Sis Charlotte. The floor is yours, Sis. Okay, I'll drag you first. And mute yourself, Sis.
Hi, everyone. Can you see me? I need to see myself on the big screen now.
It's okay. Go ahead. You want to show
Okay. Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching us from. My name is Charlotte. I am based in Alberta, Canada, and I am a mom of one to a Gen Z, and I have a 9-to-5, and I am a digital business owner. So on today's topic, I'll be talking about time freedom, okay? Because we all started this business because we wanted more time, be it for our family or for our loved ones, or for what matters the most to us, right? Now, when you look at the traditional business, now imagine owning a small shop. Okay, it means you have to go open the doors in the morning. You have to attend to customers. You need to restock the shelves. You need to collect cash. You need to close. You need to do all of those things, handle complaints, And if care is not taken, things might fall apart, right? So if you look at it well, it means the traditional business controls you and not the other way around. Now, with the digital business, it's like having a smart assistant, okay? The smart assistant that never sleeps. You set up your website, your emails, your sales funnel. I mean, all of those things, and all of these things work for you 24/7. That is why you have someone in another country, someone based in some country can log into your website and do a purchase while you sleep. Okay, someone can your system like replies to messages automatically without you being there, without you lifting a finger. Payments are being made directly into your account without you even doing any manual work. Okay, so that is what we are looking for, and that is why the online digital business is good, because it gives you that time freedom. You get to do the things you want to do, live life on your own terms without lifting a pin, without any stress. So I will go for digital marketing or a digital business over and over and over a traditional business. So thank you, Ryan.
Thank you so much, Sis Charlotte. That's really true. With our digital business, time freedom is really what we are getting and the benefit of this digital business. Because if you have a traditional one, your time will be on the store, of course, plus the traffic, the commute. It will really add up and it will really decrease your time with your family. So let's go now to another one from US, of course, another nurse on our team. We have Sis Florence. The floor is yours, Sis.
Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending where you're watching us from. Yes, my name is Florence. I'm a registered nurse by profession, but now a proud digital business owner. So when it comes to traditional business and the digital business, we know that traditional business had been in existence for a very, very long time, and things are changing and moving on online, and the things are getting better with with the traditional business. You are limited to your customers. You have a limited number of customers you can reach because it's matter of location and the region of where your business is, and those are the people that you will take care of. Those are the people that you will deal with. But when it comes to digital marketing, it's unlimited customers. If you have it on online, you can reach somebody like all the way from Australia, like to on our page today. Today on our distant, we have somebody from Philippines, we have some people from Canada, United States. In our business, we have people from India and stuff like that, all over the world, different time zone, everybody doing this business. So with digital business, you have that unlimited chance of meeting and doing your business with people globally. So that's a big disadvantage when it comes to traditional market, where you are limited to just that your local and the region where somebody can drive to. That's where you do the business and stuff like that. But this one is like all over, just all over. There's no distinct limit to it. So digital business is all the best way right now, with the technology and things going the way it's going. So people are taking advantage of it, and that's the right thing to do business digitally, and your income, you can't even count on it. God bless you.
All right, that's a good one. Good point. Yeah, I remember, like for example, if you have your own traditional business, it's only limited to your place. But in our digital business, I can say the world is our playground. We are not limited to only one nation, but it's worldwide. And what is the good thing is we have a world-class digital business that is giving opportunity for all or anybody in the world. So let's move on to our next guest. All right, we have guys, I was not able to write. This is Sis Olaranke.
Okay,
The floor
thank
is
you,
yours,
Ryan.
sis.
Thank you. Like we know, we've been talking about the traditional business versus the digital business. For the traditional business, you do need a location. Like there's always a shop, an office, a factory, or even if you run it from your home, maybe you dedicate a room to own it from your home. All this will cost some amount to start. And then when you think about that, customers will need to come probably in person, maybe for the service, or even just for if to buy some things. Like this morning I had to go to an African shop to buy stuff, food items. They run it from their home, but they use their entire garage to do that. Now when you also look at the digital business, you don't need to go anywhere. It's done all on the internet. You just have to, like, they are open 24/7. This one I had to wait for them to open at 7 a.m. Then I went in. But for digital business, we are open all the time. Like during the night, I got texts, I got emails about, about the business. So you are open 24/7. My WhatsApp says I'm open 24/7. Truly, I'm open 24/7, because even if I'm not there to respond to you, there's something that we've automated response there that would answer you. So customers can come anytime, and that makes it to be more global. Like that African store, nobody from even Edmonton or right there close to me in Calgary, I could have gone in there, but only somebody from Calgary. But for our business, somebody can come in from Australia, from UK, from Canada, anywhere in the world. So that makes that business really, really, interesting, and it's global is what we do now. So it makes it really, really global. Thank you, Ryan.
Thank you so much, sis. So what I love about what you said is the automation that we have. That's why even if we sleep, our store is open 24/7. That's the beauty of having a digital business. The 24/7 that is running on the background, grinding for us, hustling for us while we are sleeping and where we are having good time with our family. So let's move to our last one, of course, all the way from, she is, I think, from the Philippines right now. That's my country, my original country. Of course, let's have Kelly on the floor. The floor is yours, sis.
Hello, everyone. I don't know. Can you hear me, please?
Yeah, yeah, we can
Oh,
hear you.
wow. Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching us from. My name is Kelly. I'm an IT professional and now a very proud digital business owner because of the flexibility. I won't go into that because that is a whole show. I will just dive deep into marketing. Today, we are talking about the comparison between a traditional business and a digital business. Yes, we've heard about the traditional business for a long time ago, but things have moved to digital. Why do we think things are rapidly moving to the digital or the online space? I want to focus on marketing. Remember, every business we're doing is because we want to make profits. And if we want to make profits, we are looking at our target audience. With a traditional business, when we want to do marketing, we'll be using flyers. We make use of word to mouth. We make use of radios, ads, and things like that. But with all of that, it's limited because you don't know whether when you put those flyers and all the when you even, I remember times when someone would give me a flyer and I would just throw it. I wouldn't even read it. I won't even go through. You go out there, you distribute it, and even the billboards, you don't even know how many people even get to see it. So it's very limited. But with a digital business, it is borderless. We use media. Nowadays, I say it over and over, like there is no home without a gadget. Like there's no home you can get in, and practically like five, I won't even just say one, like everybody is on the digital space. Everybody is online. Even the oldest grandma in the village is leveraging the online space. She will tell you, no, I just want to have fun. I'm just reading what people are doing. So everybody is on the online space. And remember, if you're doing a business and you're online, while she's going, while that grandma, that grandpa, even whoever is going on the online space, they might just go there to catch fun, and then an ad pops up. And then they'll be like, okay, out of curiosity, they might want to look at that. And that is the beauty of a digital business nowadays. Because you can tell the grandma to go out there to go and read what is on the billboards. She doesn't have time for that. While she's chilling at her home, or maybe beside a pool, or wherever she is, maybe in a snack, she's just going through, she just want to have fun. Everybody likes that flexibility. So guys, if you're listening to us today, the online space, it's for everyone. You really want to go to, you want to find yourself on the online space. Another reason why the digital business is more profitable than a traditional business is due to cost efficiency, my people. When we talk of cost efficiency, when you are running those, when you're doing those flyers and maybe doing those radio ads and all the like, you have no guarantee. There is no guarantee, because after spending that budget to maybe print those flyers and put them on the billboards, or even the billboards and then the flyers that you've printed out, there's no guarantee, Because I just gave an example, right? There are a couple of times people have given me their flyers and I just twist it and I'm like, oh, I'll read it. I start by saying I'll read it later. Then I end up, I don't even read it. So that is the disadvantage of a traditional business. But with a digital business nowadays, I run ads for $5, as low as that. And I start with the digital business, you start by testing it. So you're not just going to go out there and print in bulk, unlike the flyers, because with the flyers you go out, you're going to target a lot of places where you want to distribute, because there's a concept that the more you distribute, you're going to reach out to so many people. But it doesn't work like that. So only people who will really want to do it or read it will actually end up reading it. So it is not cost efficient. But with the digital business, you start with the little, you test it, you see the reactions, and it's real time. Like the people who click on your ads, you get to see it. The people who even get to like confirm, or people who follow you daily, we have that daily tracking of data. So the digital business is really cost efficient. And another thing I want to talk about in business, right? As a business person, you don't just do business, you're evaluating and measuring your business. You measure your success every day. You don't just want to start a business and you're just flowing. Your capital, you might end up losing everything. It's not a free flow. So with time, you're evaluating. Now, how do you get to evaluate a traditional business? It's hard to measure in a traditional business because you cannot even know actually who saw the billboard. Like you can pass through a street continuously and there is a notice or there is an ad or maybe there's something on the billboard and you don't even get to notice it. It happens like on a daily basis. We get all of that. So with the traditional business, it's not really, it's hard to measure. But with a digital business, as I mentioned, it's real time. If I am running an ad and someone clicks on it, I get the data. So the space which I am using or the platform which I'm using, it collects that data. So we have real-time data which is collected, and it enables me now to measure. If I am running an ad for $5, after getting that feedback, I will say that, okay, no, it is reaching my audience and they're interested. Let me scale it. Let me increase it. Let me reach a greater audience. Or I want to change. I want to adjust. I want to make some adjustments. Maybe this is not correct. This is not. So it's easy for you to measure with a digital business. My people, if you're listening to us today and you are not yet on the online space, you're still looking at starting a business and you're wondering what to do, the digital business, oh my God, I can't even overemphasize it. The flexibility, the comfort, the structure of a digital business is so amazing, and you get the results. You're not going to put in your capital and then you end up losing everything because you were not able to start tracking on time, or you're not able to get the statistics on time to enable you to adjust. With a digital business, you have all of that put in place. Thank you so much.
All right, for a while. Okay. All right, I love that one because, of course, she's talking about ads, and the good thing about our digital business is it target people who wants to be your client. So it is not wasting money for anyone in the world, but of course, it will target those people. That's why we have this attraction marketing. So before I forgot, we have our save the best for last. Okay, sis Asina on the floor. The floor is yours, sis.
Yes, guys. Thank you, Ryan, for giving me this opportunity, guys. You know, I am originally from Congo, currently live in Canada, and I am a very proud digital business owner, right? So, as you have heard from my business partner, that I've already explained everything, but I will just touch a bit and then I will just summary a bit of what we have talked about, right? So, a traditional business for me, I think we depend more on the paychecks. Okay, so some people, what they do, you know, when, for example, you are doing a traditional business, you know, most of the time we depend on friends, family members. So what you will do, you will tell maybe one of the person who is doing the traditional, you know what, I need to wait my paycheck. When my paycheck comes, then I will pay you. So what will happen is that when that day come, that person, her bills is already piled up, you know. So after that 1 week or 2 weeks that you promise that person, do you think the person will come to pay you again for that for the product it took. No, maybe it will be follow up, and then it end up to what, to conflict. That happened to me because I tried traditional business before, and some even of my product are still in the home, right? Because why? You depend on a friend, you depend on family member, whereby they're also depending on the paycheck, and we know that our paycheck most of the time is just to pay our bills, and then at the end of the day we have nothing, right? So I think that all in all, what I can only say that traditional business, you are limited to a location, right? Yes, but while digital business is global. Sometimes I call it that we need to learn on how we can carry the business everywhere. We need to know how to carry our business on head. How do you do it? Our digital business is everywhere. So for example, today you are living in USA, wherever you live, in Germany, USA, Canada, then you decided, you say, you know what, I want to start living in Canada, and you live in Europe, so you can just come in Canada, and then what you do, you just change your address. That's how our digital business function, right? So if you say tomorrow, like, you know what, I no longer want to live in Canada, I want to move to live back home. If you want to go back home, you just need to call our back offices and let them know that you have moved. That's all what we do. So carry our business on our head is the most important thing on our digital business platform. Time. When we talk about traditional business, right? When we say we need to put twice or 3 times time than you're supposed to do on the digital business. So which means that when you operate a digital business as more advantage, because a traditional business, you need heavy investment, right? Yes. Another thing is that it operates on automation in the traditional business, because we have 90% automated. The business is working for you. What you only need to put is 10%, right? So they've already talked about flexibility, scalability, with also low cost on the digital business. So it's now up to you to look and say which one is good for you, but I would recommend to go on the digital business, which is low cost, low investment, and then you reach so many people on an unlimited area than a traditional business. So thank you so much.
All right, that was a good wrap up. Thank you so much, Asina. So, guys, I think let's have 1 minute wrap up. You can speak in your own language, speak from the heart, and invite people to our digital business. First, let's have sis Shelby. Go ahead, sis.
थैंक यू रायन. ओके, मेरे सभी व्यूअर्स को मेरी तरफ से प्यार भरी नमस्ते. और आपने सबने सुना होगा, ये सारे बिजनेस ओनर्स हैं, डिजिटल बिजनेस ओनर्स हैं हमारी कम्युनिटी में. और देखिए कहाँ से हैं ये, यूएसए से, कनाडा से, और फिलीपींस से, और बहुत सारे इंडिया से भी हैं. यहाँ नहीं है पर अंदर हैं. सो आपको अगर अपने सारे सपने पूरे करने हैं, फैमिली के सपने पूरे करने हैं, फाइनेंशियल फ्रीडम चाहिए और टाइम फ्रीडम चाहिए, आप प्लीज मुझे मैसेज कीजिए या फिर मेरी वेबसाइट www.shilpisharma.com पर आप अपने आप को रजिस्टर कीजिए. वहां पर फ्री वेबिनार देखिए, और आपको जो क्वेश्चन है, आपको लगे आप इंटरेस्टेड हो और आपको जो भी क्वेश्चन है आप मेरे से पूछ सकते हैं. मैं यहाँ पर आपकी हेल्प करने के लिए, मदद करने के लिए रेडी बैठी हूँ. थैंक यू.
Thank you so much, Sis Shelby. So let's go to Sis Morgan. Any last word? Okay, the floor is yours, Sis Morgan.
All right, quickly here, because the baby is starting to fuss. She needs to go down for a nap. So yeah, if anybody is sick of working that eat, sleep, work, repeat, if you're a mom and you just want to stay home and raise your baby, go to my website, www.morganjenna.com, and sign up for the free webinar. That's where all of our leaders started from. So we're all following the same path. And yeah, she says goodbye.
Thank you so much. That's a good one. Okay, how about Sis Pam? Last word, and then invite them.
Okay guys, nasi tine webinar, so kune varuda kuona webinar kuti tinotanga sei business online kana wanga uchimbofunga kuti uruda kutanga business handiti mazvinzwira mega kuti business rinani nderipi. I know vakawanda vedu varuda kuenda kunoritaya, vada kuenda kuZimbabwe ende uri kungofunga kuti ha ibasa rei handinotanga unoita ibusiness rei. Saka uyai muzvinzwire guy, munokwanisa kuuya kuinbox kwangu o website yangu iyo iripo iyo guys, munoenda muno register, free registration mona webinar free, and then munokwanisa kuuya kuinbox kana kuti kubhadhara 149 kuti muye mucommunity medu. Any questions munoya kwandiri guys. Thank you so much. Back to you, Ryan.
Thank you so much, Sis Pam. Now let's go to Sis Charlotte. Last few words. Go ahead.
Hey, thank you, people. So if you are a mom or you are an immigrant in this part of the world and you're looking for ways to start, if you're looking to start a business, guys, a traditional business, I say there's no difference between that and a job. The only difference is ownership, but the effort is too much. But the digital business is the way to go. It's your ultimate solution. So if you were wondering where to start, it's okay. Click on the link below, right? My website, www.charlottebdigital.com. Enter your name and your email address, watch the information session, and then take it up from there, okay? So thank you so much and see you next week.
Thank you so much, Sis Charlotte. Let's go now to Sis Florence. Go ahead, Sis.
Yeah, hello everybody. Thank you for listening to us. I am Basara Business Science. So website more flozzichidigital.com, and then you can follow me on my Facebook page, which is flozzichidigital.com. So just go in there, check it out, Megandino, and be motivated and go with it. Just pay your 149. It's refundable within 30 days if you don't like what you see. But I believe me, you got like because our business have pure results. You put in your mindset to it and you will make it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sis Florence. So let's have, okay, Sis Olaronke. Go ahead, Sis.
Thank you. Mo kàn fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ sí gbogbo ẹ̀yin Yorùbá, gbogbo àwọn tó wà ní diaspora, any ibikíbi tẹ́ bá wà, business yóò ṣeé ṣe láti inú ilé yín ni. Eléyìí ò kì í ṣe àwọn tó máa kọ̀ gbọ́ owó tó máa sá lọ, kò sí. Ojú mi lẹ̀ ń rí, ọmọ mi leléyìí. Nǹkan tá à ń ṣe ń bí báyìí, tẹ́ bá ti lọ sí website mi, ẹ fi orúkọ yín sí, ẹ fi email address yín sí, ẹ máa rí webinar kan tẹ́ máa wò. Tẹ́ bá ti wò ó máa sọ gbogbo nǹkan tó wà nípa business yìí. Tẹ́ bá ní any questions, Dorcas Ventures ni mò ń jẹ́ lórí Facebook. Ẹ dẹ̀ lè wo website náà kẹ́ fi contact me. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
Sis,
you, Ryan.
so much. Thank you so much. Let's have another one from, of course, Sis Kelly. Go ahead. Any last word?
Oh, sure. Thank you so much, amazing people, for listening. I will just say something rapidly in French because my home country, we are known for French. So, okay, salut à tous. Et ici, nous partageons une opportunité qui a changé tellement de vie et ça continue à changer de vie. Et aujourd'hui, nous avons partagé la comparaison. Quel est l'avantage pouvoir faire le business digital au lieu de faire le business traditionnel que normalement tout le monde. Donc, avant même de continuer, il y a mon lien là-dessus. Vous pouvez cliquer sur ça, vous pouvez vérifier, vous pouvez avoir l'accès à l'information, c'est gratuit. Et quand vous avez cette information, ayez le courage. Je dis ceci à tout le monde. Si vous voulez évoluer dans la vie, c'est le courage. Et si vous n'avez pas le courage de faire ce premier pas, vous n'allez pas arriver à vos fins. Souvenez-vous que le confort, dans votre zone de confort, pas réussi. Il y a pas de succès dans notre zone de confort. Donc, ayez le courage de vérifier. Le business, s'il change des vies, mais nous n'avons pas la possibilité on ne pousse pas les gens à commencer ce business. Donc, c'est à vous de prendre le courage, de vérifier. Et comme l'autre dame a dit, les $149 sont remboursables. Donc, n'ayez pas peur. Si on vient ici, on montre nos visages, on vous montre des différentes personnes à travers le monde entier qui fait dans ce business, qui parviennent à changer leur vie. Et dans le business, ce n'est pas seulement un business de du jour au lendemain. Ça, c'est un business que les gens font à long terme. Donc, ça va vous permettre même de passer cela à vos enfants. Donc, je vais m'arrêter ici parce que je ne peux pas aller jusqu'à. Donc, voilà le lien. Cliquez dessus et vous allez avoir l'accès à l'information et vous allez voir ce que le business peut faire pour vous. Merci. Thank you.
All right. So thank you so much, Kelly. Let's go now to Sis Asina. Okay. Unmute yourself, sis.
Yes, thank you Ryan. So wandugu zangu, tunajua kwamba sisi ni Wakongomani, sawa, na mwangalie nchi zetu kisa ambavyo zinazoendelea, tuna ukosefu wa amani, vitu vingi, na inafikia hata kuna wengine wanasema kwamba hapana, suluhisho tu ni wao kurudia back home, lakini kurudia nyumbani sio suluhisho. Suluhisho Mungu amekuleta kwenye hiyo opportunity, inabidi tutumikishe hiyo opportunity. Donc quand on utilise cette opportunité, ça va nous aider beaucoup mes amis, parce qu'on vit à diaspora, on travaille tous les jours pour quelqu'un. Donc, c'est bien d'utiliser cette opportunité, soit de commencer cette business légitime, ou faire une autre chose qui peut nous donner, parce qu'on a déjà dans les possibilités. Donc, pour commencer, qu'est-ce que vous pouvez faire? Mwangalia opportunity kuna link yangu www.asnamyblog.com. Muni contact kwa ajili ya habari zaidi. Si vous voulez commencer, vous pouvez cliquer sur mon lien qui est là-bas, www.asnamyblog.com. Contactez-moi et je suis là pour vous aider. Merci beaucoup.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So, for a while. Okay. Well, thank you so much, guys. So, thank you so much. And you heard it right. That is how our digital business differ from the traditional one. So we love it. And of course, if you want to enjoy life, if you want to have a business, even if you're in vacation, the business that runs on the background, try to look at our digital business and connect with these people here. So their website is there. So they are good mentors and coaches, of course, in our digital business community. And if you want to start right now. We have, again, our free webinar tonight. Watch for it. And that's it for today. And we'll see you again next week, guys. And we love it. We love it. This is from the heart. This is straight from the mouth. This is Business Beyond Border. See you again next week. Thank you and God bless you all.